Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of Holland vs. Woon. And for those who who don't know, that's a theme song to our a late 80s, early 90s TV show called Press Gang, which they're now rerunning on
Channel 7 2, 8:30 to 9:30 AM on Sundays. Check it out.
I guess we'll have to enlighten the audience on why we are doing this review, as it were, or promotion.
That's right.
Do a what?
Perhaps
fifth series?
Was there perhaps a slight obsession on the part of both of us, with a slight stronger obsession on our side, perhaps?
Okay, I'll have to admit it. I was obsessed. I used to record the shows on the TV, and even on the holidays, I got Holland here to record it for me.
He went to Malaysia, and then I had to tape each episode, and then I got in trouble because sometimes I'd tape like the 5 minutes before it, and so it just totally
ruined my scheme.
That's right.
And of course, you don't want to re-edit it because you'll lose the quality.
That's right. And so you had to have a bit of the afternoon show on the ABC in between your episodes.
That's right. And also, after recording the shows on the tape, I would print out nice little labels and stick them on. That's how.
And then what happened was there's 5 series of Press Gang, but for some reason they only showed 4 series here, and then for quite a long time we hadn't watched the 5th series. So this is back in pre-internet days. So how did you get a hold of that? How could you wait that long?
I joined a forum and asked somebody to post me their copy of season 5. So
a tape from the UK?
No, it was from Canberra. So some guy in Canberra had it. So see, I'm not the most obsessed fan in Australia.
No, that's
some guy in Canberra that's more obsessed.
That's a good point.
But you have to admit, you did enjoy it.
It was a really, it's actually a really good show.
Right.
So
well, directed by Bob Spears, who went on to do Ab Fab, and
written by Stephen Moffat, who went on to do Doctor Who.
Well, there you go. So we were on the original bandwagon, but I don't think we watched it because of those things.
Well, yes and no. For those that aren't aware, Press Gang is a show about basically a high school newspaper.
Sorry, it just hit me. I just remembered which was your favourite character.
Which was my favourite character?
The Gabriel...
Sam.
Sam, and what did we... She ended up going to Hollywood. Yep.
She was the Scent in Scent of a Woman.
No, but the one with Michael J. Fox, you remember that one?
Oh, that's...
And we went to
the concierge. We were the only 2 people in this stupid romantic comedy at the cinema, and it really wasn't very good, was it?
Oh, goodness.
We were obsessed. Anyway, you and I believe how much of how hot for Linda were you? That's the question we're asking.
Pretty hot. I don't know if I've told you this, but I was actually 2 degrees of separation away from meeting her. The place where I used to work in Sydney, one of the production engineers was a cousin of hers or something like that. So, yeah, I mean, maybe.
Well, there you go. So just to fill it in again, Linda Day was the editor of the paper, played by Julia Sawala, who went on to play Saffron in Absolutely Fabulous, and has been on bits and pieces of British television since then, but mostly that's what she's known for. And there was a mega crush.
Well, actually, what we should do now is rewatch. Well, we should rewatch them all and actually see, whether the crush feeling is still there.
Yeah, well, I've been watching the Channel 7 2 repeats, and then they're on the 1st series. Yes, at the moment, so no Sam so far. That's Julie, I believe, is the graphics department at the moment. But Linda still looks good. She's a kid.
That's so wrong.
But the writing, I'm just amazed at how well it holds up. It's actually really witty.
That's right.
It's really clever, and they kind of tackle. It's kind of funny, but they tackle serious subjects, and they tackle them seriously. It's like there's drug episodes and suicide and child abuse.
Well, yeah. I think one of the ones that really hit me was when that suicide episode where they were telling 2 sides of the story, and it was quite. Interesting.
Yeah, quite moving in a way.
I don't know whether our viewers of Holland vs. Woon would, go watch it now.
Well, I don't know. Set your thing, watch it.
Yeah, give it a go.
It's still on the 1st series. It's definitely worth a look.
Highly recommended, but we're biased.
Nostalgia.
It is.
And it can be purchased on DVD now as well. You don't have to watch your old videos necessarily.
Well,
Are we done?
yeah.